Assalamualaikum and good morning everyone. Today, I will be presenting my topic titled Navigating Campus, Unveiling University Students' Transportation Preferences. Transportation is an important part of university life because students depend on it to attend classes, participate in activities, and manage their daily routines. The transportation methods students choose not only affect their convenience and expenses, but also have an impact on environmental sustainability. Through this presentation, I will discuss students' current commuting patterns, the factors that influence their transportation choices, and several strategies that may encourage greener transportation practices. To begin with, understanding students' transportation preferences is essential in developing campuses that are more efficient and environmentally friendly. Based on the findings, when students are provided with accessible infrastructure and better facilities, they naturally tend to choose more sustainable methods of traveling. The data shows that 75% of students rely on walking, cycling, or public transportation, demonstrating strong potential for sustainable mobility on campus. Additionally, affordability and simplicity remain the main reasons influencing students' decision when selecting transportation options. Next, I will explain the current commuting modes among students. According to the chart, 30% of the students use public transport, 25% students walk, 20% use bicycles, 50% rely on personal vehicles, and 10% choose carpooling. These findings shows that sustainable transportation already dominates student commuting behavior. However, there is still an opportunity to reduce dependency on personal vehicles and encourage greater use of environmentally friendly alternatives. Moving on, several factors influence students when choosing transportation methods. Among all of the factors, cost is the strongest contributor, accounting for 35% of students' decisions. Other considerations include convenience, environmental concerns, time efficiency, and additional personal preferences. This indicates that if universities want students to adopt greener transportation options, these alternatives must remain affordable, convenient, and practical for everyday use. Besides transportation preference, commuter frequency also provides useful insight into students' behavior. The data shows that 40% of students commute daily, while another 30% travels around 2 to 3 times each week. This means that a total of 70% of students travel regularly. As a result, even small improvement in transportation system, such as enhancing public transport services or creating safer pedestrian pathway, could generate meaningful environmental benefits over time. To encourage greener transportation choices, several initiatives can be introduced. Firstly, universities may provide low-cost transportation options by integrating transit subsidies into student fees or offering free local bus services. Secondly, activate infrastructure can be improved by expanding cycling lanes, provide secure bicycle parking, and introducing bike-sharing services. Lastly, universities may implement smart incentives such as giving priority parking spaces to students who participate in carpooling programs. This initiative can make sustainable transportation more attractive and accessible to students. In conclusion, although 75% of students already use sustainable transportation methods, their decisions are mainly influenced by cost and convenience rather than environmental concerns alone. Therefore, the most effective way to encourage greener commuting habits is not simply through awareness campaigns, but by improving infrastructure and reducing barriers to sustainable travel. With better support and facilities, universities can reduce dependence on private vehicles and contribute to a more sustainable future. That concludes my presentation. Thank you for your attention and thank you for your time.